Hey everybody. So for a while I was really focused on so basically for my thesis I was really focused on both like the spiritual connection between humans and nature, and then also the more destructive relationship. And originally I was really focused on like how we're really destructive, and I thought of like how I actually discovered ecosystem fragmentation and how it kind of divides up the land. But I felt like focusing on that too much, like it was just one aspect of this whole concept, and I really wanted to explore more of the spiritual side, and that's where it led me to this piece. And it was just a really exciting piece that I did. This, I think I called it germination, or like I don't even remember what I called it. There's like a series where it's like I was just researching about like fetuses and that sort of thing, and it's really strange and bizarre how like every animal fetus looks exactly the same starting out, and I wanted to kind of replicate that a little bit abstractly. And I chose this piece to talk about because like it was the first piece where I had done something completely by mistake, and it was a complete like happy accident, because as actually the black is all just acrylic, just black acrylic. And then I tried to paint in some kind of design, like a kind of a tree-like design. And then I thought I'll mix it up by spraying water on it and see how it drips and does all sorts of crazy stuff. But what actually happened was that the black acrylic paint started to like, I don't even know how to describe it, started to vein out and like do all sorts of really weird stuff. And at first I was like, oh no. And then I was like, oh no, wait, this is cool. And then I just let it dry and then carved into certain parts of it. So it was just, I just love this piece. It was the most exciting thing because it was like the first piece where I tried that. And basically all my other pieces have that, but for some reason this was like the most exciting. So, and I just wanted to show that, try to find a way to kind of more abstractly show that connection that we have to the plants, to the ecosystem, and how our lives depend on it. So it's basically what my whole thesis was about, and especially I felt like that was shown most strongly in this piece, this series. So.
Is this a transparency as well, Mary? Is this uh, something you could see through, like what you were doing earlier?
Yes, I actually used round pieces of glass. It's actual glass. And so it was a little scary to try to work with, but it survived somehow. And it was also terrifying to try to photograph, but
These are
somehow.
really strong. Nice work.
Thank you.
I think these are the strongest pieces that you've done all year.
I
Thank
agree.
you.
I love the happy accident of the veining of the water drips. I think that's my favorite part, is how the subtlety of the black. What size are they?
They're each 27 inches in diameter.
Wow, that's big.
Very, very scary. I was terrified of dropping it and the glass shattering. I was so terrified. So in a way, this is kind of great because I don't have to worry about it breaking trying to set it up.
That's true, Mary. It was going to be an experience, something that you walked around. So how do you feel about this experience as a, besides the breaking part, as a two-dimensional image, as opposed to the three-dimensional experience you were planning?
I don't know. I still feel like it has kind of that same feel. I liked the black background. I feel like it's more crisp and clean. I feel like in the actual space, depending on what else is going on, it could be like too much stimuli and can't really focus on all the details that are in it.
Yep, that's true.
So I feel like this way it is more crisp, but at the same time, I spent an awful lot of time tediously, I don't know, I think I'm kind of crazy because I spent forever just tediously adding these little tiny beads that are called seed beads, ironically, to it, and you can't even see them unless you could maybe zoom in really good, but still, I don't even know if you can see them at all, and you can't, and you would have if we had a physical show, which I guess it's no big deal, but I just wanted to use them because it reminded me of like minerals or like the nutrients. Made me think of that, but I don't know. I guess it wasn't that important, but I just did it anyways because I'm crazy. I like tedious things like that.
It is important, and I hope you get a chance to, Mary,
Yeah.
I hope you get a chance to and make it an installation. Do you think you will at some point? I hope.
Yes, I really would like to do, I really want to do that, but I'm also nervous too because I don't want the pieces to break, but it'll be an adventure.
All about taking chances. They're beautiful.
Thank you.